Good afternoon, TikTokers, Facebookers, YouTubers, wherever you're watching this video from. It is me, the man of the hour, too sweet to be sour, Crazy E-double-D-I-E, Crazy Eddie from Boat Collectibles at 1400 Osborne, reminding you that if you want it, we got it. We ain't got it, we'll get it, so get it while the getting's good. And right now, the getting's good. We just got back yesterday from Kane County. I hope you've been watching those videos. If you have, please like and share them with whoever you need. Make comments on them. Drop comments about, what I need to do different. I know that I need to talk a little bit more in the videos, but people keep talking, looking at me like I'm crazy and stuff. Like, hey, your light's on, and all this stuff or whatever. So I'm looking into getting one of those GoPros or whatever, but I'm looking into it. If you guys got any ideas of which one I should get or whatever's got the most battery, the best battery and all that jazz or whatever, just drop it in the comments or whatever. Let me know, and I'll look into that. Also, please follow our page on YouTube and on Facebook or whatever, because it really does help us out. We don't get any money from it or anything like that. We just get, views and people coming to the shop. That's all I want. I want people to come into the shop. It's cool selling online and stuff like that, but definitely seeing the people come in and buy the stuff that we get is just amazing to me. The look on their faces, everything like that is awesome. So I'm going to do two videos today. Starting off with what really grinds my gears. What really grinds my gears? You know what really grinds my gears? Is like when you're out shopping, and then there's people that they'll stop in the middle of the aisle, and then they'll talk. Like, hey, excuse me, you're in the middle of an aisle at Walmart or wherever you're at a toy show, if you will. Go outside if you're going to just stand there and visit, because I'm trying to look at stuff and look for stuff, and you're blocking the lane. And I don't want to be rude. But we walk around because they're just standing there. I always tell people, if I see you at the store, I'm going to wave. I'm going to keep walking, whatever. Forgive me for being rude if it's rude to not stop and talk. But when I go to Walmart or when I go to Target or whatever, I don't go there to hang out and meet new people. I go there to get what I want to get and get on. You know what I mean? And if you want to hang out, if you want to, talk about the past, whatever you want to do, hit me up and we'll go sit at the bar across the street of the Irish Pub, one of my favorite places to hang out. We'll go hang out somewhere. We'll go out to eat. We'll do whatever, have a couple drinks, and reminisce, whatever you want to do. Don't really want to do it at Target, and don't really want to do it at a toy show. Yes, I was talking about the toy show. There's people that were talking about, just blocking the way, just sitting there socializing. Hey, how you doing? It's been a while. And I'm like, it's tight as it is. There's so many people there. If you're going to be doing that, just go outside. I understand that, you want to see the stuff too, but you're not looking at stuff if you're talking to your old friend. You know what I'm saying? So go outside, It was great to see a bunch of people there, because a lot of people think you're a toy collector, you're a nerd. There were thousands of people there, just like the NFL didn't think that Green Bay could attract the crowd that they did for the NFL draft, but they did 600,000 people in the 3-day weekend or the 3 days, whatever it was. Yeah, they did it. So did the toy show. There's thousands of people there. It was crazy. It was so packed in there or whatever. But anyways, the rest of this video, I'm done with the grind my gears. The rest of this video, I'm going to combine two videos. I'm going to show you some of the stuff that we got, because I didn't get a chance to show you some of the stuff that we got at the Kane County Toy Show and at the soda pop place. So I'll show you some of that stuff. I'm going to start with some of the stuff that we got from Kane County. I'm not going to show you everything, just because we got a lot of stuff, and a lot of the stuff I got for certain people. People come into the store and they're like, hey, can you look for this stuff? Some Marvel Legends, Sabretooth and Colossus, stuff like that. I got those for some certain individuals. But some of the other stuff I got for the shop, just to sell the shop, because I thought it was neat. We have people come in and ask for certain things, whatever, some Kiss items. And if you watch those videos that I had posted, you'll see that when I first got into the toy show, I saw a set of the old Mego Kiss dolls. It had Gene Simmons, Ace Frehley, Paul Stanley, and Peter Criss, all of them. And he wanted $500, I think, for it. And he also had a lunchbox for $575 or $175 or $200 or whatever that I wanted. The lunchbox was a little bit rusted, didn't have the thermos or whatever, so I passed on that. And the figures, I tried talking the guy down, which I'm not saying that he had a bad price on them, but I mean, if I bought them for that price, I wouldn't be able to sell, to move them. I try to give them as close to the price that I bought it for, for the people in the store. So I wouldn't be able to do that. So I passed on them as well. However, I did find a better lunchbox later And it was only $200, and it had the lunch or the thermos. It was a beautiful lunchbox. I didn't get that either, just because the guy was unsure if he wanted to sell it. He just had it there on display or stuff. He was like, "That's $200," but I don't know. I'm thinking, I don't know. Anyways, when I was talking to him off the camera or whatever, he just seemed like, I don't know. Anyways, this here, I did end up getting one of the figures, not from the first group. Later on in a video, I think it's in the video, I found some more. This guy only had 3 figures. He had Gene Simmons, Paul Stanley, and Ace Frehley. The Paul Stanley didn't have any clothes on, and he wanted $100 each for him or whatever, but I talked him down on this guy. I just got this guy, because later on I went back. This is Gene Simmons. He's got all his clothes or whatever. They're a little bit, they're old. It's from one of his legs is on the old Migos. The pins would come out a lot or whatever, and he just put them back in, pop them in or whatever. So I'll have to fix that. But I mean, other than that, he's got the Demon boots, which again, this is from 1977. So this is an old Gene Simmons Migo figure. I got this. I did talk him down a little bit on it. He's got his little cape or whatever. To me, this is neat. This is nostalgic. People come in and ask me for Kiss stuff, so I'm glad I could at least bring a little something home for the shop for Kiss. I have had some Kiss stuff in the past, and it normally does sell relatively quick. I had a couple statues, records, and so I got this sold quick. I still do have a cassette tape or whatever, but nobody really asked for cassette tapes. So I got that. I got a couple people come in asking for, I didn't buy these specifically for any individual or whatever. Well, I guess I kind of did. One gentleman does come in and buy a lot of Hasbros or whatever. I got a couple of rare Hasbros. I got Adam Baum and Ludwig Borga Hasbro figures. These are some of the rare, higher dollar ones, the collectible ones. I think the green cards. If you're familiar with Hasbros, I got a bunch of like little figures that I sell. Like Batman for superpowers, and I got a Wolverine with the claw. So now I got 2 of the Wolverine Secret Wars with the claws. What else I got? I got this is one of my favorite things that I got. Ooh, and I don't know if I got it on camera or not, but I got this mint on card vintage Faker He-Man from Masters of the Universe, 1983. You can see that on there. It's a old Masters of the Universe Faker. There's that. That's awesome. There's that. I got the Goonies guy. I don't think I've had any Goonies action figures in here before. What else did we get? Oh, I got a bunch of, well, not a bunch, but several, like old wrestling magazines that I know I've had a stack in here before, but somebody came and bought them. I got a bunch of these old wrestling. And one of these is a higher dollar magazine. This one here, it's an actual WrestleMania program from, was it WrestleMania 8? Sid Vicious, Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair, Randy Savage at the, I don't know where that was, the Hoosier Dome in Indiana, I think. So I got a stack of them. I got a lot of like odds and ends and stuff. I didn't get this from the toy show. I've had this or whatever, but I got another one of these guys because this is the $6 Million Man, and this is a beautiful clean. I got a good deal on this. Cleaning, see right through his eye. But anyways, they fought it on the show or whatever, so I thought I'd stick him with him. So if anybody wanted the Bigfoot and the $6 Million Man, I got that. The first time, this is the first figure of this I've had. I got the Mystic Legion. Mythic Legions. They had a bunch of these figures. I was always hesitant on getting them because they're normally like $60, $70. I got a good deal on this one because it has been opened, but still, it's this is kind of like a He-Man. They do a lot of like knights, medieval times type characters or whatever. They did do a wave or whatever you want to call it, where they kind of like were remakes of Master of the Universe stuff. This is like a Moss Man one. They did Trapjaw. They did Stratos, where they had their color scheme and everything like that on it, and it was kind of cool or whatever. But I got a good deal on that one. That's why I got it. So for one and only a Mythic Legion figure that I've had, just because like they're cool, they look cool, and they're reasonably priced and everything like that. But it's just another rabbit hole to go down, if you're a collector, if you will. And so I get this one to see how it would do in the store. If anybody asks about them, if anybody's, oh man, those cool figures are cool, I'll grab some more. I'll get whatever I can on them. What else did we get there? I got a bunch of, my wife took them though. My Little Ponies. We got some Care Bears. I got some other little like odds and ends. I got vintage Star Wars speeder bike. I got in the box. I got some stuff for my collection as well that I was looking for at home. So I got a bunch of like the little figure cases, protector cases. There was one gentleman that came in asking, where you get those cases, like what this is in. Well, at this toy show, Mock Masters, they make these cases that you can do for all kinds of figures. They were there again this year, so I grabbed a bunch of them. Also, CGC was there, just like they were at C2A2, grading comics and figures and whatnot. So, yeah, if you ever get a chance, go to the Kane County Toy Show. There's 3 times a year. They have one in the summer, or one in the spring, one in the summer, one in the fall. The Halloween, or the October one's one of my favorites, just because they got a lot more Halloween stuff or whatever, and plus the setups around the city or whatever are pretty cool to go to the haunted houses and everything. Also, the Kane County Flea Market is this weekend coming up. So that's cool too, and they got a lot of the toys and stuff there too if you're interested in that. The Kane County Flea Market is once a month from here on out. The rest of the year, I think, until I think maybe they're off January and February, but I think they got it once a month the rest of the time. What else did I get? I got for my collection. I have a big Hulk Hogan collection at home. One of these days, I'll do a video from my room, my collector's room down there. I got a big Hulk Hogan collection. I got the old LJN wrestlers mint on the card in the package. I got all the LJNs that they made, I think, except for a couple. I got the Ultimate Warrior, Haku, Warlord, all the hard to get ones, Sergeant Slaughter. I got a bunch of them, but for my collection, and at home I got the old vintage foam finger that Hulk Hogan had. I'll show you. Like I said, one of these days I'll do a video from home. But anyways, that's enough of that. Kane County was fun. It was awesome. Get in here and see some of the stuff that we got, like the Gene Simmons. Definitely something to see in person. If you've never seen any of these old things in person, it's awesome. So I'm going to take a little hork of this Cherry Coke here, a 0. It's pretty good. And then I'll show you the stuff that I got at the candy shop. My wife and I don't know if you've seen the video, we're at the Rocket Fizz or whatever in St. Charles, right across from Ghoulish Mortals. But we both got a soda. She got a butterbeer soda, which it's actually pretty good. She likes it. She's gotten several of them now. We were going to do one where she picks one for me and I pick one for her, but it tends to get I'll try to be nice and I'll get her a decent one, and she'll get me a nasty one and make me like. Ugh. So we didn't do that. I got a Dr. Pepper. I chickened out and I got a regular Dr. Pepper. But in the vintage bottle or whatever, in the glass bottle, there's something about pop and the old glass bottles or whatever. They just get colder. I don't know what it is, but it's better. I don't know. She got the butterbeer. I got a Dr. Pepper. I didn't get a lot of stuff, to be honest with you. I did get a couple things. I got these Mandarin Hershey waffle things. Whatever this is, I got these. I got these. My daughter says I got these before, but I don't remember. Jimmy Dodgers, whatever these are. I got some of these. This aside. I got, there's some stuff I forgot to show you from the toy show, and I just can't remember what it is. I'll think of it. I got some of these strawberry Oreos, and I got this Kit Kat, caramel Kit Kat thing, whatever. In the comments, let me know what do you think I should get next time. I'll get something and I'll try it. I'm not against that. So I'm gonna try. First, I'll try one of these orange Hershey things, which I don't think they'll be gross. I don't think I like orange. I think I've had an orange candy before, just not orange Hershey's. I don't know. I think I did. They're like for Easter or something. Well, these are big. There's only, unless there's a couple of them in there. This is the package that you get. I asked my wife and my daughter why they don't want to be in the videos, because I think it'd be cool to film them trying some of this stuff, and maybe they're coming around. So anyways, this is what you get. There's a couple of them in here. There's like 3 in there. So I'll save them, and I'll put my wife's side on too later. Well, yeah, I forgot the neon and put putting the hand up so you can see. It is good. It's crunchy though. I thought it was gonna be like chocolate, like like the Hershey candy bar, but it's crunchy and it's good. It's not. It's got a hint of orange and chocolate. Yeah, it's pretty good. I'd give that an 8 out of 10. I mean, it's not like the best thing ever, but I mean, it's not gross. It's not overpowering the orange and the chocolate, so they're good. Okay, so I'll have to try that. Take that home. I don't know, something about cherry Coke I like. I'll try the strawberry Oreos. I don't know if I can get them open. Man, these are, they must be childproof. Oh, got it. Got him. So anyways, they're little Oreo cookies, just like the regular Oreos, but with strawberry cream in the middle there. I like it. I like that. They're pretty good. They're not as good as the, still like the original better. I think that's my favorite, is the double stuffed original ones. I also like the, there was like some salted caramel ones, or maybe it was the Post Malone ones. I don't know. Some of those are pretty good too. I like the mint ones. I like the Halloween ones or whatever. Those are pretty good. They'd probably be in my top 5. I give them a 8.5 out of 10. Like I said, if I give something like a 9 out of 10, that's amazing. A 10 out of 10 has got to be the best ever. Like the best steak I ever had, I'd give a 10 out of 10. But if I gave something a 9, that's not bad. A 9 out of 10 is amazing. So giving like that an 8.5, that's good. It's not low. That's probably actually being nice to them, because it's I don't know, maybe it's not. Now I'm gonna try this Kit Kat thing. Trying not to. It's kind of hard to open. Anyways, it's in a little wrapper inside the package, the box here, and this is caramel chocolate coated wafer. So I'm just gonna open it up, see what it looks like. Makes me feel like I'm Charlie from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory here. So nicely wrapped. I don't want to rip it. I'm not ripping it. Okay, got it. So I'm just going to break off a little piece of that because it's squared. That's kind of bland. That's not great. I mean, it tastes like, it's not horrible or anything like that, but it's not even as good as the regular one. Definitely not one of my faves. I'd probably give that like a 5 out of 10. Like I said, it's not gross. It's not making me like, oh, spit it out. I'm just not, don't really taste anything. So probably wouldn't get that again, but to be honest with you, I probably wouldn't get the orange chocolates again. Hershey's either, but they're not bad. They're not, the Kit Kat's not that great. I'm telling you. I like regular Kit Kats. That's not near as good as that. The Oreos, I might get them again. I don't know, but I mean, now for the Dodgers or whatever, Jimmy Dodgers. What do they call these Dodgers? My daughter says I've had these before, and I might have. I don't know. I don't. That's what they look like. Now that I got it out, I'll. Wow. Kind of dry AF and like hard, that candy. It's like candy in the middle. Not great. Well, don't get those. Alright, no. Like a 3 out of 10, not good. It's not the flavor or anything, it's the consistency and everything. But anyways, that's my show. That's everything I got. I hope you enjoyed the videos. Watch videos, like, share, comment, follow our pages on YouTube, and everything. It really helps out. I appreciate it, guys. Catch you next time.